Hey y'all, it's Stacy and today I'm going to be doing a makeup look for Valentine's Day, so here we go! I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Water Primer. Taking my Beauty Blender. My next step is I'm going to take my Cover FX Power Play Foundation, and this is in the shade N20. And I'm just doing 2 dots on my cheek and a little smudge on my chin. I'm taking my IT Cosmetics complexion brush and gonna blend this in. The next thing I'm going to take is my Cover FX Power Play Concealer, and this is in the shade P20. This is P Light 2, not P20. And I'm just taking this and going right underneath my eyes, on this breakout area over here, on my chin, underneath my nose, a little on my forehead, and on this breakout area over here. Next thing I am taking is my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and this is my setting powder. I'm just tapping a little bit in the lid. And I'm gonna get this all over my face. Next, I'm gonna take my same product, the Bare Minerals setting powder, and I'm going to bake underneath my eyes. So I'm just taking a Beauty Blender and a little bit of powder, dipping it in there, and going right underneath my eyes. And this will ensure if you have any fallout, it'll be able to wipe off super easy. So I'm going to be taking my Smashbox 24-hour primer for my eyes. And if you don't have a primer for your eyelids, you can always just go in with concealer if you have a good concealer, just to keep it on a little bit longer and stuff like that. So I just take this and rub it all over my eyes. And then I'm gonna take the Sultry palette. I'm taking the color Fresh. It's just a flesh tone color to just set that primer that I just put on my eyes. Before I get started on my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows with my NYX Microbrow Pencil in Ash Brown and my Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in Medium. Now for the eyes, since I've already primed them and set them, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and this one's kind of dirty, it's supposed to be white. This is the JH32, and I am gonna go in with the shade Twig. Now I'm gonna take that shade Twig and I am just gonna go all over my eye with this. Then with the same brush, I'm taking the shade Dusty Rose in Soft Glam, the Anastasia palette. And I'm just going into my crease with this. I'm gonna go into my crease and kind of in here, we're gonna do kind of a halo eye, so. Now we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna lighten up around this and get it blended out so that way it doesn't look like a circle on raccoon eyes. So I'm taking the shade Fresh out of the Anastasia Sultry palette and my Morphe brush JH30, which is the first brush I used. I forgot to announce the name. And I'm just taking that color and blending out the edges and making them less harsh. Now I'm taking a tinier fluffy brush and this is the JH33, and I'm going to go in with the shade from the Soft Glam palette, Mulberry. And I'm going to go into my inner corners right here and just kind of blend those out. Now that we've kind of got our halo base on there, we can go out and blend what we just put on there, which is the Mulberry. And I'm just taking the shade Twig and I'm barely tapping into it. I just want enough to blend this out. Now I'm taking my Cover FX concealer. I'm just gonna put a dot on the back of my hand. And I'm just taking a tiny bit on my finger. And I'm going in right into this midsection and I'm going to put concealer on it so that way the shimmery shade that we have will stick to it and it'll be standing out. So now that I look kind of funky, we're going to go back into the Sultry palette and we're taking that shade Rose Quartz and I'm just taking my finger and rubbing it in there, and then I'm going to place that where I put the concealer. And now to top it all off, I'm taking that shade Bloom, which is a really light pink, and I'm throwing that into the creases and blending out that Rose Quartz. And now I'm taking my JH43 brush and I'm going to take that Bloom shade and the Mulberry shade and go right underneath my eye with it. And then if you want, if you don't feel like it's blended out enough, you can always go in with a small fluffy brush, which this is the JH40. And you can just blend that out. Now I'm gonna do my lashes. I'm just taking a lash curler, curling them, putting on my lash primer, and then putting on my mascara, which is the Bad Gal Benefit, and I will be right back. And I am back, here we go. Now we're gonna bronze the face. I'm taking my Hoola bronzer, and I'm taking my e.l.f. powder blurring brush. Now I'm grabbing out my e.l.f. complexion brush and I'm just dabbing it in the Hoola bronzer, and I'm just gonna blend this out, what I've already got going on. Next, I'm keeping this brush and I'm taking my Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush, and this is Call My Blush, the shade there, and I am just gonna take that over my contour a little bit and just kind of blend it out into my cheek. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Glow Kit, taking the shade Moonstone. I'm taking my Ulta powder brush, and then if you want to be really fancy, you can go in with that same shade and highlight your brow bone. Now I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Matte Lipstick, Velvet Liquid Lipstick, whoops. And this is the shade Savage. And now the last step, I'm gonna spray my face with Cover FX Mattifying Setting Spray. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think. Also, comment down below what you want to see next. I hope you'll have a great Valentine's Day. And I will be posting a long-haired video tutorial for Valentine's Day, so stay tuned and watch out for that. And I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.